doing? Scott, the Scottman. We're here to do a drive video today. We're heading north on Highway 131. We're starting out here in the Cutlerville, Michigan area, just to the south of Grand Rapids. We're continuing our videos here on 131 North. And we're starting the video at M-6. We're going to head up to the west junction of M-46. To the north of Grand Rapids. So we'll be going through downtown Grand Rapids in this video, and we just crossed into the city limits of Wyoming, and yeah, we're getting a lot of heavy traffic right now because we are getting into the Grand Rapids metropolitan area. And I probably should have blew my nose before I started this video. Oh well. But yeah, it's like not too long ago, just a month ago, I filmed a video on 131 coming up from I-94, and I filmed all the way up to M-6. So basically, where I ended the last video is where I'm starting, or where I started this video. So for the first half of the video, I'd say we'll be going through the Grand Rapids metropolitan area. So this is the city of Wyoming, which is the largest of the suburbs of Grand Rapids in terms of population. As a matter of fact, Wyoming is in the top 20 largest cities in the state of Michigan. Because in the Grand Rapids area, you got, because yeah, we have Cutlerville where we started the video, and of course we're here in Wyoming. There's also Kentwood to the east, Granville to the west, Walker to the northwest, and there's other cities too, like Comstock Park and other different areas. And of course there's Grand Rapids itself, which we'll be getting into in a little bit. So 131 is one of the main freeways which goes through Grand Rapids, with the other being I-196, which goes also in the downtown, going more east in an easterly and westerly direction. And then there's also I-96 and M-6, which those two freeways primarily go around the downtown area. Yeah, it is a beautiful day out today. It's nice and warm out. Like, my car thermometer is reading 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Convert that to Celsius, it's just shy of 29 degrees. So it's a warm one today, but kind of seasonal, just because it is late, starting to get into late July, so it's not too bad out. Although it is supposed to get a little hotter this upcoming week. Not just here in the Grand Rapids area, but even over in the Detroit area where I live. So coming up here, this is the exit for M11, which, yeah, matter of fact, I just filmed the video on M11 just a couple months ago, where I got to film the entirety of M11. M11 heading east, that'll take you over to like the big shopping area over in the Kentwood area. And it will also take you to the northwest of the airport. Downtown Grand Rapids, and we should get a pretty nice view of the downtown area. And we are now entering the city limits for Grand Rapids. I'm surprised I've not filmed this video yet, or I may have. downtown Grand Rapids, get out to the right here at the Cherry Street exit, and then you also have the exit to the left for Wealthy Street, which, yeah, the interchange for Wealthy Street is kind of weird. But if you go east on Wealthy Street, that'll take you over to the eastern part of Grand Rapids. There are a lot of great restaurants out in that area. Like there's the Electric Cheetah, there's Wolfgang's, there's also Yesterdog. Yeah, here is downtown Grand Rapids. You can get a pretty nice view over here. Although we're kind of curving a little bit to the left of it a little bit. And over here we are now going over the Grand River, which is the largest river in Grand Rapids. Presidential Museum. It's a pretty cool museum. I remember checking it out a year ago when I did a video on Grand Rapids. And here's the interchange with I-196. I-196 West will take you out toward Holland and then eventually head south down toward Saugatuck and South Haven before getting to I-94 in Benton Harbor, and then I-196 East heads east through Grand Rapids and it'll take you out to I-96. Out toward the area toward the Frederick Meyer Gardens. And I'm going to have to hurry up because that car is not going to let me, because I was not going to be able to let that car over. Because that car is driving very aggressively to the right. So I kind of had to skedaddle a little bit to let that car get on the freeway from the 196 interchange. Parallel with the Grand River. It's off to the right just a little ways. And yeah, a little fun fact, the stretch of 131 between I-96 up ahead and 196, which is that interchange that we just passed, this is a hidden interstate. So this is technically Interstate 296. However, there is no signage for 296. To be honest with you, I have no idea why they did that. And yeah, we're already coming up to the interchange for I-96. Immediately to the right, because immediately to the right where the trees are, just on the other side is the Grand River. But on the other side of the Grand River, there's a really nice park called Riverside Park. It's quite a nice park. Yeah, that car does not know what he's doing. So to the left, that's the exit to get to the interchange for I-96. I-96 East, of course, will take you into Lansing, and then I-96 West will take you out to Muskegon. So, yeah, now we are getting into the northern suburbs of Grand Rapids. And the Highway 131 freeway continues its way north past Grand Rapids, of course, but eventually heads all the way up toward Big Rapids and Reed City, and then eventually getting up to Cadillac. And then up near Manton, Michigan is where the freeway ends, and then 131 continues as just a regular highway up toward Kalkaska before ending up near like the Boyne Mountain area. And then it ends up it ends in Petoskey. And we are now entering which I mentioned about earlier, that's also in this general area too. Got the LMCU ballpark off to the right. Yeah, we got very slow traffic in the fast lane right now, which technically it's illegal because yeah, it's like you have to keep right except the pass when you're on two-lane highways like this one. All right, so yeah, we're starting to get out of the Grand Rapids metropolitan area, and now we'll head up to the, I'd say, to a little bit more rural areas of northern Kent County. But yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, I just got back. Yeah, I've been busy. I haven't filmed the driving video since my road trip to Wisconsin, which that was like 3 weeks ago. But since then, I just got back from another trip. I went out to Calgary, Alberta. It was my second time going there, but okay, 5 miles to Big Rockford. I already missed the city name. And then 49 miles up to Big Rapids. All right, I can get back over now. So yeah, it's my second time to Calgary, although my first time visiting it more properly, because when I went several years ago, when I met up with my cousin Lauren there, because she happened to be going there because she wanted to check out Banff, and she asked if I wanted to join her. So I remember we did that several years ago. But anyway, this time, my very good friend Kelsey, who lives out in the Calgary area, I got to see her that last weekend, which I hadn't seen her in a few years since she was living in Toronto at the time. And we got to check out the Calgary Stampede together, which was a lot of fun. It was like one big party. And in addition to that, before we did that, we also did go in the mountains. We didn't quite go into Banff National Park, but we went to the Kananaskis country, which is kind of it's the area immediately west of Canmore, Alberta. And we got to do a pretty nice hike up to Howling Peak, which the hike itself to the top from the trailhead, there's an elevation gain of somewhere around 2,600 or so feet, or around 800 meters. So it was the toughest hike I've ever done in my life up to this point, but it was incredibly worth it, and we were able to get some spectacular views from the top, although it was a little smoky that day because there's been a lot of crazy wildfires up in Canada this year. So we couldn't get the best views of Canmore, but it was still really cool. And so it's like I remember Kelsey and I got to spend a good half hour together up at the top of the mountain. I didn't film really anything in that from that hike because it was very strenuous. But I did film a reel I posted on Instagram. And who knows, I may consider uploading it as a short here on YouTube. But then after we did that, we went back into Calgary. We spent like a day and a half at the Calgary Stampede. So we got to watch a little rodeo action. Had a lot of great food. Has already been posted by the time this video will go up, but yeah, I filmed the video at the Calgary Stampede with Kelsey where we got to eat a lot of really cool food at the event, because like when you look at the Calgary Stampede, yeah, it's more than just the rodeo that they got there, but they got all sorts of cool different events there, and there's even like amusement, not amusement park, but there's like carnival like rides that they have there, which is really cool to see. So they got your normal carnival food, but they got a lot of different types of food there too. Like I remember there was a colossal onion, which is kind of like a bloomin' onion that you get poutine flavor, which was impressive. And some other cool things we had, like we had a pickled corn dog. We had like a taco bowl. We had elk-a-roni pizza, which is basically pepperoni pizza with elk pepperoni. Which, yeah, that was really good. And she and I had a lot of desserts too. Like we had like Dunkaroo donuts, which were basically like mini donuts that you dip in or dunk into. They're kind of like Dunkaroos where you dip them into like not a yogurt sauce, some type of a cream sauce or something, which was phenomenal. We also had like a cookie dough crepe. And we also got to share a 24 karat gold popsicle, which had a little bit of 24 karat gold on it. But as I was joking with Kelsey, it's like, yeah, we were about to eat it. I was like, I don't know, we should eat it. We'd probably make millions off of it. Oh well, but it was very tasty though. Like, yeah, we both enjoyed it. But yeah, overall, I had a really great time in Calgary. Like, had a lot of fun at the Calgary Stampede, and of course, we got to we stayed up late. Like, we also met up with a lot of her friends who live out in the area too. So let's just say we were up very, very late on one of the nights. Like, I don't think we were done till like after 2:30 in the morning, which is unusual for me, but we had a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that we did that because it was a lot of fun. It was really great getting to see my friend Kelsey. It's like, again, I hadn't seen her in a few years, and she's a very close friend. And this is the Rogue River, not to be confused with the Rouge River, closer to Detroit. But yeah, it's like with the food video at the Calgary Stampede video she and I did, yeah, we had a lot of fun filming that together. I'd love to get her out to Michigan sometime. But if she can in the near future, I can always go back to the Calgary Stampede again next year. I'm sure she'd love to have me back out again. So coming up here, this is the exit for M-57. Which technically M-57 ends here. And it continues east all the way out, eventually to Clio, Michigan. It continues further east so it gets out to M-15. But if you take M-57 east, the first city you'll come into is Greenville, and that is where Meijer grocery store first started. And speaking of Greenville, I was just in Greenville earlier today. I just filmed a video over there because I've always wanted to check out Greenville. So we have like another couple miles left to go in this video because we're only going to be going up to M-46. What's cool about M-46, because yeah, M-46 is one of the longest east-west highways in Michigan, in the Lower Peninsula, that is not a freeway. Because it goes west all the way out toward the Muskegon area and it heads east all the way to Port Sanilac, Michigan, over on Lake Huron. So it goes up from Lake Michigan all the way to Lake Huron. But M-46 runs concurrently with 131 north of this upcoming interchange. But we're only going to be going up to this first interchange for M-46 West, which the exit for M-46 up ahead, that will take you west out toward Muskegon. area before I start making my way back to the Metro Detroit area. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video here on 131 North, going from M-6 near Wyoming and Cutlerville, Michigan, all the way to M-46 West near Cedar Springs, Michigan, which is, yeah, the exit for Cedar Springs is right here. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join me for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thanks for watching, and this is Scott, the Scott Man, signing out.